Hello traders, this is Aftab and you are watching Aftab Forex YouTube channel. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. Today I will be discussing gold US dollar and euro US dollar. Both of these instruments have shown very fantastic moves in the previous few days and in the uh in the previous week, right? So let's see. Let me quickly fix these microphones, the uncut sessions. These are going to be, so whenever the market do something, then I come up with an analysis. So let's have a look at it. Well, at this stage, if we see, market currently is trading, 2654, right? Bear with me, there are two problems today. The first one is the mic, and the second one is there is one other problem. Yeah, the problem is the battery of the mouse died and I don't have a spare one right now. So yes, I'm using the trackpad and the pen at this stage, so bear with me, right? I will be discussing gold US dollar, but I also want to be doing it just like I do it for myself, right? So now, if we see this, like, kind of like, market, which is very nicely bullish to the top side at the same time, and to the bearish side also at the same time. So bearish at this stage is playing counter trend, right? So counter trend traders already made 296 pips right here. There was a level 25.26. So yes, market achieved that. Technically, I have explained it in the previous episodes. Make sure for educational obviously those video, even if you watch it, you cannot trade it, but it is super beneficial for the learning. And I like those audience very much who are interested in learning. So these days, I have simplified the strategy a little bit more, right? And simplified in the sense that I am now working on the Fibonacci numbers and working on the trends at the same time. And I usually discuss such topics right here in the video. Right, my friends? Now, the daily, obviously, today I again, today I again will need what? To open a fresh chart. Very nicely. Okay, right here it is metals. XAUUSD. Let me apply my template as well. Okay, so the previous plan, obviously, the daily one, if we see, just have a look at it. What it did, oops, I cannot like drag this line. I'm not on the mouse. Trackpads are usually so much tricky. right? So on the daily, my friends, what it's doing is it's like, just see, just see what I previously explained, and what did you learn from this up really. Also, please let me know in the comment section, right? I will need this information. So a fantastic retest almost for 2 days, right? Now, till at this stage, if I tell you keeping apart these monthly, monthly and weekly zones, for me, this is obviously a range. What type of range it is? This is such type of a range. Like finally the market stopped at some place, right? Have a close attention, everyone. Very interesting concepts I'm going to discuss. Now see, gold trading very nicely up at this particular stage. What I said earlier and what I was thinking, it's also doing that thing. See, and remember, this is just one plan I'm discussing right now. The only one plan, right? For educational purposes. If I go into all of these plans, there are total 9 time frames, and each will have a different type of setup. So yeah, now just see, on a very nicely bullish market, market took another test. So obviously, as a trader, since we have this trend, I already discussed about it, so check back the previous videos if you are interested to learn about this particular setup. So this nicely we followed, and then this breakout. So what I will do right now is I will measure. Oops, the mouse is not working. Let me just keep it aside so I don't get puzzled. Right, anyways, so what I was saying, yeah, so if this market gave us a breakout of retest, I have to count this much of range and this much of range, right? Pay very close attention, my friend. I will be coming to the H4 and H1 as well, so stay with me. And this is gold at the moment. I have to discuss euro US dollar as well, so the session is going to be a little bit more than usual, right? Now let's count first of all. This range was in total for how much? 541 pips. And this range is in total how much? Around 618 pips. Again, there was one other range, the counter one, and that has around the same 532. So now moving on to the H4, and the real fun begins right here. Okay, very real fun. Just have a look at this. See, this is that other breakout point which I discussed. It was actually in real it did 2622, right? 2626 was the call, and these bulls entered and the market is following the rally very nicely, right? So what's next, my friends, now on the gold US dollar? That is, there are two options we have. The chances of a double top up there, a double top forms and it drops till here, the rally can continue as well to reset near this 25 this level. Okay, we say very nice. So right here now, my friends, just see, on the H4 it is ranging. And yes, one more thing, I have to find out the trend. Maybe if I do it like this, makes a sense. Remember, my friends, there is also something that I will one day share with you. This trend is around 45 degrees. So we can say not a very like very sharp type of trend, but obviously this is a very slow and steady kind of like a trend. So one thing I have clarified, and that is it should make a double top up there. And if you follow my strategy, you should know that whenever there is a double top formed, what you will need to do with these buys you took from here, you know it, right? And then what confirmations you will need right here in order to confirm that it can become a double top and then it will continue down. So I have made this thing clear. A possibility. I will be looking for this particular setup. If I get it, I will not leave it. Secondly, coming on to the, like this is right on the H4, I should be looking for, like, see, I want to simplify it on the daily time frame. What it suggests, a range. On the H4, what it suggests, double top for sell upon confirmation. Upon confirmation, this is the H4 telling us at this stage. So what's the H1 telling us? Let's see that as well. And I will be showing you a very easy technique right here, since we already have identified the range on a daily. Double top for a sell on H4 upon confirmation, right? What on the H1? We first find out to see, is there any type of trend present in the market? There was this one. Counter trend, obviously. But there is one bigger one. And due to this thing, since H4 and higher time frames, there is one bullish trend, and on the H1 and lower, people are selling it. So a stage will come that market will do this, and it will reach to a certain point. Most of the time I have seen such situations, right? But obviously on the H1, if I see, I again will need, okay, I say I found my trend that I can take a trade, right? On the H1. Now if I zoom in the chart and see 2684.57 and 2622.53, these are the two ranges on the H1. Any trader who wish to trade, these are the two levels, and this is the triangle situation. So keep this also in mind whenever you trade. Now what the Fibonacci tells us, my friends, on the H1, the Fibonacci tells us a little bit of different story. Actually, this is not H1 now. This is H15, M15. See, pure technical is going on and I'm teaching you. On the 15 minute, what the traders are doing right here is, since everyone saw a little bit close below the 61.8% retracement, so everyone thought this is going to be a false one. Sorry, this is going to be a breakout. Most of the people, when they saw it is breaking below and when it break in, now they are thinking that this is now a break into the structure, so this was a fake out. So if this was a fake out, they are not playing it on the 15-minute time frame. How? Let me tell you. This is point A, that's point B, this is point C, and D is going to be where? Let me show you. D is going to be exactly at 2684, right? So conclusion for the gold. Daily range is 2684 as a resistance, and support will be, let me move to the H4 time frame, 2622, 2622 on the daily and the H4, right? Now on the H4, it's telling us it can create a top, double top possibility. What? Double top possibility, H4. And now H1 says there is a triangle. See this and this. And bearish one. And inside this on M15, Fibonacci 61.8% retracement, bullish towards what? Towards 2684. Now the magical thing at this 2684, do you know this is on a daily range resistance as well? So there is at this moment something going on between the daily time frame day 1 and M15. H4, H1 are idle. They are doing nothing at this stage. And right after this, there is a possibility as well that the market can be stopped at 2664. Yes, my friends, this is the point I want to tell you. So, coming back to the conclusion. So, when price reaches this 2664, M5, I mean the 5-minute time frame and 1-minute time frame and M15 time frame and daily time frame, their direction will be to the top. Sorry, right here, no, not to the top. And remove this daily. Yeah, now it is correct. To the sell side of the market. So observe these levels, right, my friends? This is the conclusion. Every level should give you around 40-50 pips, right? So practice the strategy on a demo, and then obviously you can shift to real or whatever you do, but don't just trade because I have discussed it right here. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. And yes, there is like also other concepts like a breakout, then the retest, and then the continuation. This is like then a total different story. So obviously every story to cover in the video form is very difficult for me. So I just gave the overall overview for all type of traders like the H4, H1, M15, daily, weekly, monthly, everyone, right? So yes, this is it. Now moving on to the Euro US dollar, but before that, let's see Euro US dollar. It exactly did the same thing on the daily time frame. Just see. Didn't we discuss this particular zone? How, like, just see how fantastic A, B, C and the D it was. But what happened is obviously this double top. Story finish. So now there are two possibilities on the daily time frame. Daily, two possibilities. It becomes a range. Since from the top it took a rejection, now 8 point C, because this is C to D leg of the move. So if this is C to D leg of the move, what will happen, my friends, is these people can most probably stop the price at 1.10048, approximately this zone. And if, let's say, this is a very strong double top and the market has to crash, so definitely it has to crash. Buyers will lose tiny stop loss right here, so not a big deal. So daily say confirmed double top and actually confirmed sell on a daily, but we are on a breakout point as well, so we just cannot, like, even if I feel the market is going to drop till like this on the daily, still I will follow my method a bit on the H4 as well. So I cannot just ignore the H4. So daily time frame and the H4 at this stage, it will create a range and I will need to do some alterations to this place, because now it is a key level for me and it should be a key level for everyone, every trader. I am this deleting this support right here, the intraday one, and market seems to be entering back to into the zone. So this is a daily and 1.09400. You will remember when I was selling from right here till here, then this up rally, then this. Let me show you. When I became a seller last time, I traded this, but my original take profit was this 1.09. Oops, again, what happened? This 1.09400 approximately, that didn't complete, and due to this a bit early reversal, all of you know, then I missed this particular rally. This double top forms, but we will only be able to take a decision by looking at the H4 as well. So move on. On a daily, a double top is confirmed. And yeah, one more thing, the trend line at this stage, right? Just at this stage, it has still a bit of room left. So on the H4, let's see. Now the thing is even more fantastic right here. On the H4, the market also gives several confirmations. Just see, first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, fourth attempt. It has to fall off then from there. 1, 2, 3, 4 tests it did. Obviously, it has to fall from there. It did. Fantastically, it did. But what this particular zone is suggesting at this stage is that it is coming to 1.100910048. And also, if this is broken, a retest and a further breakdown towards 1.09400. And on the daily, It created a double top. Sellers already took advantage of it yesterday. 1.11300. I booked the profits. So today, yes, this 1.10048 is a possibility, and then maybe that depends on the volume what it do further. And to the buy side, I'm not into the buy side at all. Now the situation is also something like this. This is ranging, and there are two levels. Let me also give you the levels. Oops, what happened? I will be going to buy yogurt. My kids must be coming from school. I have admitted them into the school bus, by the way. So I have now a bit more time, but I have to go to the market and bring yogurt as well. But before that, I have to end the session. Okay. So, yes, these are the levels, my friends. 1.11735 and 1.10048. And the master one will be this 1.09400. Right here, I think the market can slow down, right? Because after all, it spent some time right here. Now, if it continue to the bullish side of the market, these bulls will obviously be taking their profits near 1.12929. Anyone interested in the buy trade you want to do? Then let's have a look at the H1 as well, then especially for you. Okay, so H4, okay, done. H1, yeah, on the H1 what it tells us is, it tells us, I think, nothing. It tells us nothing. Let's see the daily first again. Okay, sell. Yes, H1, there is nothing, my friends, other than this little stuff that's going on at the moment at M15. So let's see. Yes, on M15 it is ranging. So if it break back into 1.10791, then intraday traders on the M15 can easily take around 30 pips today. So yes, let's see. But I honestly speaking, maybe I'm mentally tired by reading the charts now, or what's the cause? But I cannot add on the euro dollar. I think the pattern is in such a way that it doesn't let me read on the M15, M5, M1. Let me see it again. Maybe if I find something. Yes, there is this thing, but in Forex, everything, my friends, is possible. So maybe this right here becomes. See, previously a breakout and a retest. So yes, maybe I think any break below this. But how will you catch it? Let's suppose if someone is going to trade it, 46 pips downward move it will be, but then we have to catch it on the M15. And also not just on the M15, but if it breaks to the top side of the market, that there is a Fibonacci number, and I think that should give around 30 pips easily. Let me count now. So a breakout and a retest then from 1.10791 till till 61.8% retracement. 69 pips range it will be, so can be easily played. And this one then back till here is again a 67 pips. So 120 pips today possible in cases of instant buy on M15 like this. See, but it is ranging, so I obviously will assume that okay, if it breaks this particular area through bottom side, it will be going back down. So the key level is 1.10791 for a breakout, and quickly profits can be generated from right here. So today's session got a little bit lengthy, I think so, and I have changed the timing of the daily video as well. So yes, let's see. Thank you so much everyone for watching this session. Maybe I want to meet you frequently, right? But I personally do these live one-on-one kind of sessions on YouTube. But when I see the watch time, people prefer to watch those videos which are very like fast. Hey everyone, this is Aftab and this is the 61.8%. So personally, that's something I don't like. Other than that, uh, I like it in my own way, but I'm not sure why people get bored when I discuss these things. They don't get bored when losing the money in the forex market, but they get bored when they learn something new. Very bad, right, everyone? So I will see you later, right? Give me a like, thumbs up, and see you. Bye bye.